Listen, ever feel that nagging ache of disappointment when life doesn't quite go to plan? It's more than just a bad day. That persistent sting of unmet expectations, it is a powerful signal, a secret compass guiding you toward the most authentic version of yourself. Here's the strange truth. What if the crushing weight of those unmet expectations is not a sign of failure, but a profound invitation? And what if your deepest weariness is the very key to unlocking your true power? This video is not about setting lower standards. It is a map. It will show you how to transform disappointment into a powerful tool for self-reclamation, revealing the vibrant, whole person you were always meant to be. Get ready to turn your deepest frustrations into your greatest strengths. Listen, so why does it hurt so much? Because the exhaustion you feel is not from the world letting you down. It is from the enormous energy it takes to hold up the masks you wear every single day. Think of them. The mask of the perfect partner, always agreeable, always understanding. The mask of the invincible professional who never shows weakness. The mask of the good daughter who never has needs of her own. We are taught that these masks will bring us approval, love, and safety. But there is a hidden cost. Every time you put on a mask, you must banish a part of your authentic self into the shadows. Your anger, your ambition, your quiet need for rest. Psychology has a name for this internal war: cognitive dissonance. It is the profound energetic drain of living out of alignment with your own truth. It is a slow bleeding of your life force. And that is why the sting of an unmet expectation feels so personal. It is not just an event that failed. It is a performance that failed, a mask that cracked. But here's the secret we are here to uncover. What if the cracks are not the problem, but the solution? What if that disappointment is not a failure of the mask, but a spotlight pointing directly to the true, powerful self that is waiting underneath? That is what we will explore next. Listen, so let's talk about that spotlight. The gap between the life you expected and the life you have, it is a stage light, illuminating what was hidden in the dark. Your unmet expectations are not punishments. They are messengers pointing directly to the parts of yourself you have exiled. This is what Carl Jung called the shadow. Now, what is this shadow? It is not a monster in the basement. Think of it more like forgotten treasures in the attic. It is all the parts of you that you disowned or neglected because you were taught they were unacceptable. Your fierce ambition, your messy creativity, your deep need for solitude, your anger. These are not evil things. They are simply powerful energies that you have spent a lifetime suppressing. And here is the great paradox of this work. You would think that embracing these darker parts would bring chaos, but the opposite is true. The chaos, the exhaustion, comes from the immense energy it takes to hold these parts down. It is like holding a beach ball underwater. Integration is not about letting the beach ball control you. It is about letting it gently rise to the surface. It is about acknowledging it, understanding it, and reclaiming all the energy you were wasting in the fight. This is how you move from weariness to wholeness. So how do you begin to listen to these messages? How do you translate the language of disappointment into a map for your own soul? That is where your authentic compass comes in. Listen. So, how do you read this map? You begin with a simple but profound ritual. I call it the disappointment compass. It is a 3-step journaling practice you can do anytime you feel that sting of an unmet expectation. Here is how it works. First, you write down the event. What just happened that made you feel disappointed? Be specific. My partner didn't notice my new haircut. I didn't get the promotion. Second, you identify the hidden expectation. What did you secretly want to happen? What should was driving your desire? My partner should notice me. I should be more successful by now. This is the voice of the mask speaking. And third, and this is the most important part, you ask the question, what is this disappointment trying to tell me about a part of myself I have suppressed? Maybe the haircut disappointment is not about your partner at all. Maybe it's a call from your shadow self who feels invisible and unseen. Maybe the promotion disappointment is a call from your shadow self who is tired of chasing external validation. This practice moves you from reaction to reflection. It teaches you to see disappointment not as an attack from the outside, but as an invitation from within. It is the first step toward embracing the vulnerability of your true needs. And what happens when you finally stop performing and start living in alignment with that truth? That is the reclaimed life we are about to envision.
Listen. So what does this reclaimed life look like? It looks like freedom. Not the freedom of having no expectations, but the freedom of no longer being a prisoner to them. Imagine waking up and making choices that are aligned with your deepest truth, not the endless list of shoulds that used to haunt you. This is the profound gift of shadow integration. All the energy you once used to suppress your authentic self, to hold that beach ball underwater, is now liberated. This is not a small thing. This is sustainable energy. It is the end of that chronic weariness that has defined your life for so long. You stop leaking your power into roles that do not fit, and you start investing it in the life you were always meant to live. And here is the most beautiful part. Your relationship with disappointment itself begins to change. You no longer see it as a verdict on your worth. You see it as a teacher, a guide, a sacred invitation to look deeper. Every future challenge, every unmet expectation becomes another opportunity to understand yourself more profoundly. You are no longer brittle. You become resilient. You become whole. This is the life beyond expectation. It is not a perfect life, but for the first time, it is truly, authentically, and powerfully yours. Listen, your disappointment is not a verdict on your worth. It is a compass pointing you back home to yourself. This is the beginning of a new relationship with life's challenges, one where every setback becomes a sacred opportunity for deeper self-understanding. This journey begins with a single, conscious choice, a promise to listen to the whispers beneath the noise of the world. So I invite you to declare your intention in the comments below. Simply write the words, "I am reclaiming myself." It is a powerful first step. And once you begin to find wisdom in the shadow of disappointment, what about the wisdom hidden in the dark feminine shadow of aging itself? In the next video, we will embrace the powerful Crone archetype and uncover the strength society tells you to fear. Thank you for walking this path with me.